I meet a lot of people who want to change their drinking but not quit. They want to take a break, they want to cut back, they want to drink in moderation or drink on special occasions. They're just not wanting to quit drinking completely for whatever reason. And the unfortunate thing is that when that happens, they're often struggling to find support because there just isn't a ton of support for reduced risk drinking or moderation, harm reduction. It's kind of few and far between. What happens to a lot of people is they think, maybe I need some help. So they go seeking support, but what they find is abstinence-based support. And if you go to a peer support group where abstinence is the primary means of recovery, and you say that you want to cut back, someone might tell you you're in denial. Someone might say that you don't really have a problem yet and you should just go keep drinking. This is exactly what happened to me when I was 24. I wasn't sure that I really wanted to quit, but I didn't like the way alcohol was showing up in my life. I went to a 12-step group, and what I heard was, you don't really have a problem. And so I kept drinking for a decade. Now that's a somewhat extreme example, but I see it every single day still. I developed programs to help people on this part of the path. When you're questioning, when you're wondering, when you want to cut back, when you're not sure if quitting is quite right yet, but you see how it might be beneficial, instead of pushing and saying you have to do it this way, my programs meet you right where you are. If you're ready to cut back and improve your life, let's do that. If you want to drink on special occasions, let's talk about how that's going to show up. And if you find out that alcohol still isn't serving you when you try those things, you can try on abstinence. We can do that. The reality is that not everyone starts with the perfect solution. Sometimes we start with abstinence and move back to moderation, and sometimes we move the other direction. Very rarely does someone start with exactly the right solution. So start where you are. Find some support that will meet you exactly where your goals are right now.